It's time to check out the new Combat Snapshot update. Hello again, Scufflicker here, and today we're going to be looking at the new Combat Snapshot Update 8C. There are a few iterations that have happened since the last video that I put out, but this is version 6 and it was version 5. There's just been a few different ones that they've let out. They've changed a bunch of things, they've changed them back, they've added new things, so we're going to look at all the big important ones, so let's jump right into it. The first thing that they've gotten rid of is the so-called Coyote Time, which is where you are pursuing something small and you swing next to it and then you swing through it and it counts as an actual hit, and that is no longer a thing. What they did change is that the hitbox of any little mob that is smaller than 0.9 blocks has been created to be 0.9 blocks. So if I am like right here, I'm actually not targeting it, but it counts as a hit. So you can get quite far away and still hit the little mobs. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I kind of like the Coyote Time, but this makes more sense for targeting things. They've also done some work server side, so if you're online, it allows you to have better accuracy when you are swinging at the tiny little guys. So hopefully this change will work out for everyone. One of the things that they took out and then put back in was the reach extension when you haven't targeted an enemy in a while. So they have added it back in, so if I swing here and then I keep swinging at him, I won't be able to hit him, but if I wait, then I can hit him. How did I just push him out of that block? I have absolutely no clue. That was really weird. So they have added that back in, and of course the sword has a longer reach than the axe, and the trident has a longer reach than the sword. I'm going to have to put this guy back in his cage. But that is it for the reach. I'm glad they put that back in. It was a really good feature. Another cool effect that they took out and then put back in is the swaying accuracy change when you're holding a bow for too long. So you can see it's really shaking over there. So I still hit the horse though. So this will take 3 seconds before it starts shaking. So up until then you can get your full range of accuracy. You also would lose any critical shot once that 3-second mark has passed. Make things very much harder to hit. And I like this because it makes more sense with combat that you can't just sit there waiting for someone to come around the corner and holding. So, yeah, I think this is a good change. The next change is that they have allowed potions to now stack up to 16, which is amazing. I never liked the fact that you could have only one in each slot. They have also increased the time for eating a solid food back up to 32 ticks, which isn't that long, but I think it makes more sense, especially since now eating liquid ones only is 20 ticks, so it's much faster to drink things, including potions. Potions now only take 20 ticks as well. Another change that they've made is that the mobs and also other players can interrupt you eating. So let me jump over into survival, and as you can see, this guy right here is going to hit me. Now, if I'm trying to... There we go. If I'm trying to eat, he can actually interrupt me. See, I did not get that eaten. That also works when you're trying to drink stuff and when you're trying to do potions. So that is a way that it can affect combat, is that they you can attack players and they won't be able to eat or heal while you're attacking them. So I think this is a good addition. I think the interrupt eating thing and drinking thing is a really good addition. Another change is that natural regeneration is a little bit quicker. You get a half a heart every 2 seconds instead of every 3. And it also takes your hunger down just a little bit slower when you are healing up, which is really nice. Let me get a little bit more health back and then let this guy attack me. Also, potions of healing will now do 6 health points back, which is 3 hearts instead of just 2. Let's get a little bit more damage back. Alright, buddy, hit me. And health potions 2 will give you 12, which is 6 hearts, which is absolutely amazing. They have changed the name of the enchantment from chopping to cleaving. They've also added a point of damage to each level, so level 1 used to do 1 damage and now does 2. Level 3 right here used to do 3 damage and now does 4. So we can go from 8 attack damage to 12 attack damage. And you can no longer have that with sharpness. And you can also not get sharpness in an enchanting table, but you can get cleaving, although it is a rare enchantment. But it's a really cool one. It's a lot of damage. Another new change is that if you have an effect such as strength right here, strength and strength 2, that will be applied based on the base damage of the weapon plus any enchantments. You may be wondering why that even matters, because strength just adds damage. Well, not anymore. Strength 2 adds 40% attack damage, and strength 1 applies 20% attack damage in addition to the base damage plus whatever enchantments you have on your weapon. So you can, let's see, if you get this one, that's a 40% increase on 12 attack damage. Wow, that's quite a bit. And if you guys are wondering, on the Reddit page, they have a link to a spreadsheet that you can download that goes through all of the different enchantments and weapons and effects that you can get and how it's all applied together. And this is what Mojang has been using for this this combat snapshot. So it's really helpful to kind of understand where they're coming from and how everything is applied to all the different weapons and damage and everything. The last change, and probably the most interesting and coolest one that I'm going to be talking about, has to do with shields. Now, if we go walk over to this guy and give him a little punch, he's going to attack us and do quite a bit of damage. However, if we use our shield will absorb 5 points of that damage. Oh, almost killed us there, but that shield saved us. The difference now is that a shield that has a banner is going to absorb 10 points of damage. Come on, hit me. There we go. So you see, we only took just a little bit of damage there. And you may be wondering, what does that even matter? Why is it different? So the regular shield has 5 shield strength, 5 knockback resistance, where a shield that has a banner on it has 10 shield strength and 8 knockback resistance. This is not going to be how it works, but this was the easiest way that they could try out different shield ideas without actually adding in a new shield to the game. And that makes it sound like they might be adding a new shield into the game, because this right here is not how they want it to actually work, that you put a banner on it and it saves you from all that damage. But it does make us think that they're probably going to add a different type of shield. I don't know, an iron shield or something. I can only speculate what it might be, but that would be really cool to have some different shields in the game. That would allow you to defend yourself against more damage, like this one is right now. So that is all I have time for today. Those are all the different changes and additions that they have made to the combat snapshot. A link to the Reddit page will be in the description with instructions on how you can get it for yourself. The most important part of this combat snapshot thing, though, is that you need to give your opinion. If you like something, if you don't like something, get on that Reddit page, let them know. I believe they said there were over 3,000 comments on the last Reddit post, and there's already 1,500 ones on this one. So they want you to have your voice. They want to know what the general Minecraft players want for their game. So yeah, go out there and let them know. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing, turn on those notifications. You can follow me on Twitter. You can also join my Discord channel, and hope to see you guys in the next Minecraft video. Until next time.